Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast between with Myth, and We Made Fox Soccer. We have We Made Fox Soccer spawning on the top right hand corner as the losing it today. Pink Night Elf player with that Altar of Elders and that Moonwell and going to get that Ancient of War to do some Ancient of War creeping. Meanwhile, we have Myth spawning on the bottom left hand side of Secret Valley, getting that standard Altar of Kings, Barracks, farm. Gonna probably most likely get another farm in this position right here to finish off that front door, and we'll get this game underway. Right now, I'm just gonna pretty much buy my time until the heroes are gonna be chosen. I'm assuming it's going to be an Archmage versus a Demon Hunter on this particular matchup. Secret Valley, pretty much a standard map right now. There are two Fountains of Health on the top left hand and bottom right hand corner. A lot of the professional players like to try to creep out the creep camp while leaving that Red Drake behind, and then having that Red Drake just be taken down later, so just using that point as an additional place to heal units right now. Myth now is in fact going to go after that Archmage, so Archmage as that first hero. Meanwhile, Soccer changing it up a little bit on me, and now going with that Warden, so that Warden is going to be that first hero. Wisp now being produced, Archer should be popping out or start being trained in just a moment right here, as that Ancient of War is now producing that single Archer, and that Archer will pop out and then draw that aggro over there. So pretty much a standard opening so far right now. Just to let you guys know, I may not be casting some games for a little bit of time. I'm trying to at least do one game a day for you guys, especially before StarCraft 2 comes out, but also I've been really itching for BioShock 2 to come out on the BioShock 2 to come out, and it's going to be coming out probably by the time you guys see this. It's already going to be out, so I'm really looking forward to that. Anyways, we have Soccer now trying to take down this Null Overseer and these Null Assassins right now. Single Wisp now coming out, gonna try to take down those Null Assassins. Null Assassin, is he gonna get taken down? Ooh, no, now switching back over to the secondary Null Assassin, so the Warden does get that experience right now. Archmage, on the other hand, going to try to do some, no Militia creeping. No, Militia creeping, I think he's actually gonna go after this Wisp right here. This Wisp now down to 26 hit points, quick detonation, now heading off back to that north hand side. So we are gonna have a fast expansion attempt from Myth. So Myth's gonna try to fast expand right here. Very nicely done. Militia now trying to surround that Ogre Magi. Warden sitting at level 1, almost level 2, getting a Hunter's Hall over here. So Soccer's going to be changing it up a little bit and going Huntresses instead of just a standard Archer quick tech to tier 2 right now. Down goes a Troll Trapper, Ogre Warrior, and a Troll Berserker being left behind. Yeah, still sitting at Tree of Life right now. Wisp now going to be coming in, trying to get perhaps a detonation off. No real detonations able to be used. Ogre Warrior down to 54, 13, 3 hit points, and down it goes. So now trying to speed build that Scout Tower. So that Scout Tower is now going to get sped built along with a Lumber Mill. So Myth, realizing that he is behind on wood right now, trying to get an early Lumber Mill as those units currently wait right now, and perhaps trying to get a Guard Tower as well. So now trying to speed build that Lumber Mill. Here comes that Warden. Warden's going to try to come out and take down some of those peasants. Peasant now trying to run back away. Warden going to get a Shadow Strike off, heading into that gold mine. That Peasant unable to head into that gold mine in time to avoid that Shadow Strike. So now level 2 on that Warden right now. Warden now getting a fan of knives off, hitting a lot of those peasants once again. Peasant now trying to run back in and then just going to die due to that. No, due to a fireball from that Archmage, so denial of experience right now. Myth now trying to get additional Scout Towers into play, and we still are sitting at most likely tier 1. So yeah, Tree of Life for Soccer. Meanwhile, we have most likely just Town Hall for Myth right now. Right now, we also have a Tree of Life being built over here to this bottom right-hand corner from this expansion right now. So Soccer looking to try to set up an expansion of his own. We'll see how that works out for him. Militia now trying to take out the single Wisp over here. And we have that Archmage sitting at level 2. Perhaps going to buy a Boots of Speed. Already has that Boots of Speed. No Staff of Teleportation on him, however. And now the Huntress now trying to run back out. So the Huntresses are going to be able to do a lot of harassment right now. And here comes that Warden. Warden coming, getting a Shadow Strike on that Peasant. Peasant down to 51, 41, 40 hit points. Most likely going to be taken down. More Peasants trying to run back away. Archmage trying to come back in. Let's see if he's going to really try to deny that experience. No, not denying that experience. And now trying to repair that Guard Tower down to, or sitting at 300 hit points, and now the main Town Hall has been cancelled right now. So this Guard Tower down to 90 hit points, 56, 50 hit points, and now currently being cancelled. So now trying to go after that Peasant once again. That Warden pretty much has no mana whatsoever, and we have some Militia. No Militia. Oh, two Peasants now trying to repair that Guard Tower, as that Guard Tower is currently being built back up. So some more Militia trying to take down this Archer, and those Peasants are going to try to rebuild an expansion here. One Arcane Tower is not enough to really really fend off this attack at this point. Now we have those footmen from Myth. Myth doing a good job of making sure that that Tree of Life does not go up. So Sakura does not have an expansion. We're not going to have an expansion up anytime soon right now. Right now, we also have Myth trying to rebuild that Town Hall. That Town Hall sitting at 500 hit points right now. Should be up in about another 45 seconds. Archmage, on the other hand, trying to run around that map, trying to head off to this north-hand side, perhaps try to push right as the Tree of Ages is being teched, so unable to replace those wisps. So right now we have 5 footmen now coming in, but meanwhile back at the expansion right now, Huntresses and Warden once again coming in. Warden pretty much getting a feedback, so no Shadow Strike, so very nicely done. So denying that that feedback right now, and that Warden's pretty much out of mana at this point. Peasant gonna get taken down to 64-15 hit points, and down it goes. Once again, another Huntress gonna get taken down. Perhaps a third Huntress will get taken down as well. That Huntress is down to 200 hit points, 155, as those footmen are now trying to take down some of those Moonwells. So those Moonwells quickly trying to get taken down. Militia trying to come, or Wisp trying to come in, and now that Wisp able to pull back away. Archmage sitting at level 2 right now, has plenty of mana right now. Warden not coming in just quite yet. Huntress on the other hand going to be coming in. That Huntress is going to take the full brunt of that. No, not going to take the brunt from that Water Elemental, and now we have 3 Huntresses against an army of 4 footmen and a single Water Elemental. That Water Elemental should be able to focus down a lot of those units. Meanwhile, we have another Tree of Life being built here, but quickly discovered by Myth. So Myth is going to try to take down that Tree of Life once again. And now we have 2 guard towers in play. And Myth buys the Staff of Teleportation. So the Staff of Teleportation on that Archmage is going to be able to teleport around that map pretty much wherever he wants to go, whenever he wants to go. Archmage now trying to runs into the army of Sakura. So Sakura now trying to chase down that Archmage. Archmage with the Boots of Speed and the Staff of Teleportation will be able to run away. Warden has a Staff of Teleportation, Boots of Speed, and Claws of Attack +6. Does not have any Scroll of Town Portal, however. Archmage now just deciding to come back in. Tree of Ages is now going to be finished teching, so we'll see what the secondary hero is going to be from this player, from Sakura at this point. Sakura now trying to take down, no, not going to take down that last Null, as that Town Hall is currently underway, and now Myth still seeing that tier 1 getting more towers into position right now, so we're going to have plenty of towers in this next fight. Water Elemental trying to fight back against those Huntresses, not going to really work out well. Down goes another footman, so Warden getting awfully close to level 2 at this point, and now that Water Elemental trying to come in and try to take down some of those wisps, not going to really work though. Water Elemental trying to fight back against that Warden. Warden going to be able to easily take down that Water Elemental. Down it goes, and now that Warden is a sliver of experience away from level 3. Right now, Huntress is going to take down this Null Brute, and now we finally have level 3 on that Warden. So level 3 Warden, level 2 Shadow Strike most likely. Archmage seen at level 2, not quite level 3 yet. Finishing off some of these Tide Runners, and now the perhaps that Archmage is going to try to pull some of these creeps over, but instead those Huntresses and those archers are now coming into play. So Archmage really has to really be careful, and finds the Warden of Sakura. So Sakura able to deal a lot of damage before that Staff of Teleportation goes off. Archmage now trying to come back into that main base. No Arcane Vault at this point. Myth now trying to get additional towers, so gonna have 5 towers, and now speed building an Arcane Vault. Huntress is just running back around. Warden still trying to figure out what exactly her strategy is going to be. Most likely just try to keep pressure up, and try to capitalize on any pressure that he can deal, but really not going to be able to win the game at this point, as there's so many towers at the expansion right now. So this game looks to be a long run right now. Archmage now trying to run back to that south hand side. Huntresses and Ancient of War trying to creep out this Ogre Warrior, Ogre Magi camp. Ogre Warrior, Ogre Magi camp going to get taken down relatively quickly. Tree of Life now coming back in, so that Tree of Life walking very slowly towards this expansion. And now that Ancient of War taking a lot of damage as well. So that Ancient of War down to 438 hit points, trying to fight back against that Ogre Magi right now. Water Elementals, or Archmage seeing that level 2, so almost level 2 Water Elementals. It just needs about, what, another 10 experience, I would assume? 13 experience. So that Archmage is now going to head off to the north-hand side, sell some items, buys a Clarity Potion, buys some Scrolls of Healing, and perhaps is going to try to take out in the fountains at this point, and then drop a Water Elemental after the fact. Warden now seeing that level 3. And Pandarian Brewmaster, yeah, Pandarian Brewmaster was going to be my guess, as that Fan of Knives and that Breath of Fire are just so devastating at this point. And that Archmage, still seeing that level 2, not quite that level 3 yet, is going to run into some issues. Level 1 Water Elementals, I thought I heard a Drunken Haze from that Breath of Fire, from the Pandarian Brewmaster, yeah, so Drunken Haze as that first item, as that first ability. Sakura trying to fight back against those Ogre Warriors. Ogre Warriors just missing and attacking more slowly right now. So Ogre Magi trying to fight back against that Pandarian Brewmaster, and now there is my timer. So stay tuned for part 2 of this replay between Soccer and Myth here on Secret Valley.